Canada warns its residents, expect scrutiny at border, U.S. searching phones. Canadian travelers heading to the United States are being urged to prepare for increased scrutiny at the border, including the possibility of having their phones and other electronic devices searched by U.S. border agents. In a recent advisory, Canadian officials warned that even routine cross-border trips could involve invasive checks, raising concerns over privacy and legal rights. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. The Canadian government warned residents that they should expect scrutiny at the border when entering the United States, and that includes giving up passwords to allow searches of their phones and other electronic devices. The Canadian Travel Advisory, updated Friday, is one of the latest examples of increasing distrust and souring relations among America's neighbors and allies as President Donald Trump focuses on tightening immigration policy. In addition, Trump has set off what many have characterized as a global trade war. Trump has declared he plans to use economic force to annex Canada, making it a state. He belittled Canadians' former Prime Minister, calling the then Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau governor, and claiming, "We don't need their cars, lumber, oil or gas." Meanwhile, Canadians have been booing the Star-Spangled Banner at sporting events and boycotting US-made goods and services, while reportedly boosting sales of domestically manufactured brands. It was not immediately clear how the heightened border scrutiny would affect Canadians who travel to the United States to shop or dine, or the estimated 5,000 or so Canadians who cross the border to work daily in Detroit. In February, Trudeau urged Canadians to spend domestically, and the U.S. Travel Association pointed out that Canada is the top source of international visitors to the United States. In 2024, the association said, there were 20.4 million visits, generating $20.5 billion in spending. A 10% reduction in Canadian travel could mean $2.1 billion in lost spending and 14,000 American jobs lost. What's more, on Sunday, the Wall Street Journal published a headline declaring, "The first victim of Trump's trade war, Michigan's economy," and described the beginning of an onslaught that could blow a hole in the state's economy. The Canadian travel alert followed the denial of a French scientist into the United States, who was headed to Houston for a conference. Immigration officers searched the scientist's phone, finding messages, which, the French government said, criticized the Trump administration. The Department of Homeland Security, however, gave a different reason for the denial, saying the scientist possessed confidential information on his phone from New Mexico's Los Alamos National Laboratory. In addition to Canada, other nations France, Germany, and the United Kingdom have issued similar advisories. One French official went so far earlier this year as to suggest the U.S. should return the Statue of Liberty, a gift from France. The monument was known for guiding immigrants to nearby Ellis Island in the 19th and 20th centuries. The Canadian advisory ultimately urged citizens to comply and be forthcoming in all interactions with border authorities, and, if you are denied entry, you could be detained while awaiting deportation. The advisory said, every country or territory decides who can enter or exit through its borders, and individual border agents often have significant discretion in making those determinations. Some Canadian lawyers have reportedly advised Canadians to consider traveling with a so-called burner phone, a low-cost extra phone, and leaving their regular phone and other devices at home. The advisory also said, noting the Trump administration's inconsistent statements on various topics, that while it was offering current guidance, U.S. policy could change at any time. The advisory said the information in it came directly from the U.S. authorities. Canadian government cautioned its citizens that, if you do not meet entry or exit requirements for the United States, the Government of Canada cannot intervene on your behalf. As cross-border tensions and security measures continue to evolve, Canadian residents are advised to stay informed, understand their rights, and prepare accordingly when traveling to the U.S. With phone searches becoming more common, a simple trip across the border could now involve more than just a passport check. That is all for today, in this video. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire video. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later, in the next video. Till then, take care.